All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a nice and cloudy day here in Cali. It's really nice weather. For the last month and a half, we've been dealing with triple-digit weather, and it was getting old and boring. But what I'm bringing you today is I want to show you or tell you how to identify a Nismo or a 350Z Nismo versus, you know, a base model or any other trim. If you're interested in buying a 350Z Nismo, well, this is how you identify if it's a true Nismo. Well, first of all, you have your spoiler and your bumper here. So I'll give you a close-up of the bumper and the spoiler. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. All right, now you have the side skirts, obviously. They come along with this body kit. And then you also have the beautiful, you know, front bumper here with the lip. So it should look something like that. Second, you have your raised lightweight forge wheels here. You have your Brembo brakes on front and rear sides. So make sure that's intact. See, you got your four Brembos. Your four Brembos. And four. Now, that is very easy to put on like another trim 350Z. So you have to look deeper into the car, not just the outside, to verify if it's a 350Z Nismo. One thing you'll notice right away are the seats. Obviously, seats are very easy to customize. You can just buy them and slap them on. But a giveaway is the seats. Next, you have your Nismo dashboard here. If you look closer, you have your Nismo rev tachometer. Is that the word, tachometer? And then you also have red stitching here in the steering wheel. Steering wheel. You have red stitching. You have red stitching on the door skirts. So they kind of run across here in the arm section, as well as this part here. Cool stuff. And you have the 350Z Nismo plate. So this one happens to be number 1245 of 1613. Oh yes, also the seats are not power seats on the Nismo. These are all manual seats. So if you sit in a Nismo or on a car that's pretending to be a Nismo and it has power seats, it's probably not a Nismo. I was talking to somebody and they told me that was the biggest giveaway, was that the power seats did not come in on the 350Z Nismos. I think it came in on the another trim. Moving into the engine bay, the Nismos, I believe they have this sway bar, and also they have a Yamaha damper up here in the front. I'm not sure if you can see them or see this damper here. It's that, yeah, there you go. It's a Yamaha performance damper that runs across here near your radiator. But anyways, in the back here you have a performance damper as well. And also I would check this 100%. I would check this if you're gonna go out and buy a 350Z Nismo. There are spot welds on this pillar here, but yeah, there's spot welds here, there's some more welds there, and on this side too right here. So there's also more additional welds throughout the car, but for the most part that's all you really need to identify. So I'm unsure if this is the actual differential covers that the Nismos come with or not. I don't know, I can't really verify on that, but I'm gonna have to figure that out. So another way to verify if your 350Z is a Nismo trim is call Nissan. Try and reach the Consumer Affairs Department, call them, and they will definitely help you out very quickly. All you need to do is provide your last 6 digits of your VIN number, and then they will run up through their internal database. They'll let you know if it's a if it's a Nismo or not. So now that step that I just mentioned, I would definitely do that prior to actually purchasing the car. Obviously, you have your other third-party VIN inspection websites like Carfax and all that stuff, so that can help you out as well. One thing I did learn is just by using the VIN number, so you cannot tell just by looking at the VIN number if that is a Nismo or not. Nissan doesn't do that with their 350Z Nismo trim. So if you look at a VIN number, you cannot spot a character that tells you if it's a Nismo or not. So you have to do your due diligence, you have to do your research prior to your purchase of your 350Z Nismo. But that is all I have for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. Hopefully you enjoyed this short, brief, and simple video. So this video was dedicated to the ones that are out there searching to purchase a Nismo. I know these cars are scarce. They're scarce cars. They only made 13 of them in total between 2007 and 2008. So, the fact that we're already in 2021 going into 2022, they're just harder to find. So if you do run across this video, hopefully it helps you out. Hopefully you do find some value in it. Though one of the main reasons I bought mine is because these cars are just getting older and older and older, and they're just getting harder to find. And this was one of my dream cars since high school. I couldn't get the base model, could not get the Enthusiast, and I know they're not that much of a difference, but I don't know what it is about this trim, the Nismo trim, but it just hits different. It's just like, it's like I own a Nismo. It's hard to beat the VQ 35HR car exhaust note. It's really hard to beat that. I also want to mention supply and demand. There's limited supply for the 350Z Nismos. If there is limited supply and there's demand for the car, which there is always demand for this car, the prices are going to go up, and that's why you see these Nismos being priced highly. There's premiums attached to those prices. And supply and demand can be applied not just in cars, but it can be applied in cryptocurrency. It can be applied in stocks. It can be applied in houses. If you're good at identifying value, like understanding supply and demand just kind of just clicks. So there is value in buying a Nismo. It's not just a car that depreciates. It's actually a car that appreciates throughout the years if you keep it maintained well and you keep it running well. People are going to want to buy that car from you with the premium attached to that price. But anyways, that is all I have for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay humble, be legendary, baby.